Hi everybody, welcome to the kitchen, and today I'm going to show you a critical skill, and that's how to butcher a chicken. And if you don't know, I was raised on a farm, and as a youngster I was required to help butcher chickens, and it's quite an experience growing up when you're a kid and you get to do that, but I'm really glad that I did. So today I just want you to get your sharp knives ready, your chicken ready, and after this little intro we're going to change camera angles and you're just going to be seeing chicken hands and knives, and you'll hear my voice, but I want to focus on the chicken. So that's what we're going to do today. So get ready and learn how to butcher a chicken. Okay, so we're going to start working on this chicken, and I've rinsed it and dried it really well, and you do want the skin to be dry so that it doesn't slip in your hand. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a recipe online for a butterfly chicken. I'm going to show you how to do that. I have this really heavy duty pair of kitchen shears, and the butterfly we're just going to cut down either side of the backbone like this. Okay, I'm going to turn it around because I'm right-handed, so it'll be easier to do it from this direction. Alright, you can see I'm just cutting on either side right down the spine, and the tails on this, and I'm going to take that off too. Now, some people will eat the backbone, eat the back, fry it, whatever, and that's fine. I save mine for stock. So this is the spine, and it's going to go into my stock pan over here. And I have an old kitchen towel, which you want to keep on hand when you're doing that. So, and then I see that we've got some excess fat here. I'm just going to trim that with my shears as well. And this fat. If you make schmaltz, sometimes I save up chicken fat and cook it with a little water for a long time, and you get that nice schmaltz, which is useful in Jewish cooking, but I like it for a lot of things. So this would be the butterfly chicken. I'm going to turn it this way, that you would lay down and cook like this. Now, for me, I don't really want these wings on here because they tend to get overcooked and burn. So I'm going to put this way. So I'm going to pull this wing up. I got a really sharp knife, and that's what you want. And we're looking for that joint, the little space in the joint. And for some reason, I think because I'm showing you, you can hear a little pop. I'm just going to cut that wing off. There we go. All right, so these wings, I was trying a little high there. And I can't get this so you can see it, and so I'm just going to do my best. There's little joints. So those wings are off. Okay, and now I've got thighs and legs. I'm going to flip them like this, and we're just looking right here. They're separated from the chicken. There's just skin and some muscle there. So I'm just going to take my knife just like that, and now we have the leg and the thigh piece. It's not nearly as hard as people think. You save so much money doing it this way. And you do want to keep your hands dry. So I keep a towel that I don't care about right here. Now I'm going to cut these into, if you want to use this as a single unit, because you know you can use this together and roast it or broast it or braise it. But I kind of want to show you how to cut this. So I'm going to look for, on this side, there's a joint right here. So right here, I found the joint. And we're just going to go right through it. And there, I have a thigh, and I have a leg here. And I'm going to do the same thing here. It's easier if you turn it over because you can kind of locate that joint with your finger. It's right in here. There's a little fatty, there's kind of a line there actually. So right through there, and make sure your knives are very sharp because that is key to butchering anything, sharp knife. Alright, so there's that. Now I've got just the breast left, and how I do this, we want halves, so I'm going to run my knife right down the center here, and then I'm just going to push down through that chest rib bone. Okay, that's why you want a sharp knife. There we go. You'll hear the bones pop. And you just keep it like this, and the ribs are still attached here a little bit. But I actually like to cut this is too much for one serving, so I usually cut this right through the center like that. And if you want skinless, boneless, then we just pull this bone out. And be easier to do it on this one. Pull this whole thing out. You're going to separate it. I just keep a little knife here and separate this and pull these, run your knife under the ribs here like that. And then a lot of this is just feel. You can feel where the bones and the ligaments and the cartilage are. I'm just going to run my finger in here. Now that I've started, I feel like I kind of have to finish this. So I'm going to run my knife under this bone right here. Okay, and we don't want to, there we go. All right, you can see we're exposing that back of that breast here. So I'm going to take my knife down here, and this knife is not very sharp, but I kind of want to show you, I'm not doing such a fast butcher job here, but how everything is arranged on the chicken, right? So here's that joint. We're just going to pull that away, just like that. Flip it over and cut this away from the ribs and that breastbone, just like that. Okay, this is great for stock. You don't want to get rid of the bones. You want to put them in a plastic bag and keep them. Now, so I've got just meat, no bones, and if I want it skinless, and check for these little rib bones. I just, of course, would just peel the skin off. For the butterflied recipe, chicken recipe, I ran my butter compound under that skin. So that's the quick and easy way. And I did it slowly so you could catch it all, but I've got all these lovely chicken pieces. So I think tonight I'm going to braise this with some olives and capers and garlic and lemon and have Greek chicken. So there is your butchered chicken.